I'm reading from the Divine Illiad, written by Walter Russell. And the title of this is Man's Purpose on Earth. My text from the Divine Illiad consists of a very few words, but these few words are potent with much meaning. Seek me, know me, be me. All men will come to me in due time, but theirs is the agony of awaiting. These few all-inclusive words clearly state the purpose of man on earth. Seek me. The purpose of man on earth is to seek God and find him within himself. Know me. The purpose of man on earth is to seek happiness and peace through knowledge of God. Man finds happiness only in the measure of his knowledge of God and obedience to his law. Be me. The purpose of man on earth is to seek happiness and peace through knowledge of God. Man finds happiness only in the measure of his knowledge of God and obedience to his law. When man finds the kingdom of heaven, he will know all things. That is what Jesus meant when he said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." The only way that man can fulfill his purpose of finding God is by way of a series of transforming experiences occupying millions of years. Each experience of man during these millions of years gradually transforms him by giving him new knowledge of the nature of God. New knowledge renews the mind. Paul said, "Therefore be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." The only way that man can be transformed is by the renewing of his mind, by knowing God's laws. The word righteousness, as used by Jesus, meant balanced human relations under the law. The transformation of man from the jungle to the mountaintop is a mental one. It is a slow journey from body sensing to mental consciousness, from electrical awareness of body to cosmic awareness of the spiritual man manifesting God through the body. Gradually, this transformation of man has been taking place since his beginning. Time means nothing in the creative process. Man takes all the time he needs, but he who gains even one moment of time in the reconstruction or the transformation of himself advances that much nearer to the head of his class. Therefore, it is essential that we who wish to be transformed become aware of God in us so that we may know his secrets, that we may know his purpose, that we may know and understand the play of cause and effect which he has written for you and me to manifest. Eons of time pass during which we gradually come to know our purpose. Word by word and line by line, we slowly become aware of our parts in the play. But the agony of awaiting that knowledge is ours. All men will come to me in due time, but theirs is the agony of awaiting. Seek ye first, last, and always the kingdom of heaven, for there is nothing else we have done since we became an amoeba, polarized in the ooze of the planet by the light of the sun, until we have reached the top of our high mountain. That is all we ever do, forever and forever. During countless lives, we just keep on searching for the kingdom of heaven within us. It is a long journey, a tremendous journey. It is the ageless journey of immortal man seeking recognition of his immortality through his mortality. When mortal man finally finds his immortality, he finds that for which he is searching, and knows it as God. The two universes in which we live and have our being are the universe of sensing, from which we gain our information from impressions of happenings and experiences, and the mental universe from which we get our knowledge. Knowledge may come to us through our senses by transforming sensed impressions to our consciousness through meditation, or it may come to us directly from the cosmos by inspiration. Information is but a record imprinted upon the brain of how to do things, of which we know not the why. Until we know the why, we have no knowledge. All down the centuries, right up to this day, man has had but little knowledge and much information. He has known how to produce marvelous effects, but he does not know the cause of those effects. We must know the cause of that which we have been cognizant of and satisfied with as an effect. To be aware of effect is to be informed of the physical nature of the universe. Everyone can be informed of the physical nature of the universe and still lack knowledge. Until he begins to know, he is still man in the body, quite unaware of the kingdom of heaven within him. Until man begins to be inspired from the cosmos and gain knowledge directly from the source of all knowledge, he is still sensed man of the flesh, and his genius has not unfolded. Although we have reached a far stage in our search for God, we are still in our barbarian stage of unfoldment. We are still conquering, killing, and exploiting our fellow man for self-profit, and in consequence breeding fear and hate. But there is hope, for we are at the eve of a transition toward a so much greater knowledge of God. Our whole civilization will be lifted to a higher level if the seed of this new knowledge spreads fast enough to offset the seeds of old thinking and practices.